hörmətli zirvə görüşünün iştirakçıları.
Distinguished heads of state and government, dear summit participants, welcome to Khankendi, to the ancient Azerbaijani land of Karabakh, for the participation at the 17th Summit of the Economic Cooperation Organization.
Qazaxstana EKO-ya uğurlu sədrlik münasibətilə
I express my gratitude to Kazakhstan for the successful chairmanship of the ECO. Azerbaijan is hosting the ECO Summit for the third time. The previous two summits of 2006 and 2012 were held in the capital city of Baku. Organization of today's summit in Karabakh, in Khankendi, holds particular symbolism. Several significant international events have already been held in our lands liberated from Armenia's occupation. I would like to mention the ECO Council of Ministers held in Shusha in 2023, the first informal summit of the Organization of Turkic States held in 2024, and the trilateral summit of the leaders of Azerbaijan, Turkey and Pakistan held in Laçın this May. Today, the ECO Summit is taking place in Khankendi, at the newly built Congress Center. At present, large-scale reconstruction and development efforts are underway throughout the entire liberated Karabakh and East Zangezur regions. Armenia had held nearly 20% of Azerbaijan's territory under occupation for almost 30 years, conducting ethnic cleansing and expelling over 1 million of our fellow Azerbaijanis from their native lands. The state of Azerbaijan and its people have never come to terms with the occupation. On numerous occasions, we made it clear to Armenia and the states supporting it that if Armenia failed to withdraw voluntarily from our occupied territories, we would resort to military force to restore our territorial integrity. Unfortunately, Armenia and its patrons did not take our warnings seriously and eventually came to regret it. In the course of a 44-day patriotic war of 2020, Azerbaijan had crushed Armenia on the battlefield and liberated over 300 cities and villages. Armenia had to sign the Capitulation Act on November 10, 2020. During the occupation, Armenia razed our cities and villages to the ground, along with our cultural and religious sites. Armenia had demolished 65 of the 67 mosques. The remaining 2 were severely damaged and used as barns for cows and pigs. This was a clear act of disrespect and insult toward the Islamic faith and Muslims around the world. Cemeteries, too, were vandalized, destroyed, and tombstones were looted and taken to Armenia. A commission composed of state agencies, with the involvement of foreign experts and drawing on international experience, estimated that the damage caused to Azerbaijan as a result of the occupation amounted to nearly $150 billion. Armenia planted more than 1 million mines on our territory. Since the patriotic war, nearly 400 of our citizens have been killed or seriously injured by mine explosions. Today, in the lands devastated by Armenia, new cities and villages are being built. The Great Return program is underway. So far, we have facilitated the return of former internally displaced persons to 16 cities and villages. More than 50,000 people now live, work, and study in the liberated territories. Ensuring the rights of Azerbaijanis deported from Armenia is also a matter of significant importance. We highly appreciate a resolution affirming the right of return of Azerbaijanis forcibly displaced from Armenia, adopted by the unanimous decision of all 57 members at the Council of Foreign Ministers of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation in Istanbul last month. The Istanbul Declaration, adopted alongside the resolution during the Council of Foreign Ministers session, reaffirms the right of Azerbaijanis displaced from present-day Armenia to return, and condemns Armenia's refusal to engage in dialogue with the Western Azerbaijan community. The efforts to ensure the peaceful return of the Western Azerbaijanis to their ancestral lands in Armenia will continue.
Qaydışının təmin edilməsi sahəsində səylər bundan sonra da davam etdiriləcək.